I just set them both down. We have Venom here and Goldie there. They're just looking at each other. We got the crickets and the water, the food and water and more food. Okay, now I'm gonna turn on their lights. Oh yeah, and I just wanted to show this. So we created these little bed things, so like they want to go in there. They could get some darkness and whatnot, but we can also just lift this up and pick them up very easily. And this one just looks a little bit more bootleg, but it's much bigger for the baby, which is really weird because I said in another video, Goldie's a bit bigger, but Goldie has a smaller bed, and the baby is tiny but has a big bed, but gets a bigger fat blanket. So when the fat blanket is in here, she's like really cozy. I mean, he's really cozied up in there. And also has a curtain. So we like totally invented this. Just like made the roof and then taped at the bottom the curtain and left enough space where it's not touching the floor, so there's a like light that goes in from the bottom, and as well as this one, so they know that they're not trapped in there. They can come out whenever they want. But I wasn't sure if they were gonna know how to get out, so for just comfort and peace of mind for me, I just left like the curtain a bit shorter so that they know. Ooh, so that they know they can get out. So for now we have them divided, but this is definitely gonna change as they get bigger and I know that they can get along. And also I'm just waiting to know their sexes, because I just kind of know this one's a girl and I kind of instinctively know this is a male, but I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a feisty female, but most likely I think it's a male because he's showing a lot of dominant characteristics, which any bearded dragon owner would agree and would know that male bearded dragons are freaking dominant. They want to dominate every other male around and get it in with the females and show how tough they are. At the head bobbing. Okay, so no, with the temperatures, the lights on, so the temperature is going to take a bit to regulate, because it is a little bit too cold for them. You can't really see it on camera, but it's about 80 degrees in there. That's the hottest, but I know they're not feeling that heat because I had them out here and I was bathing them, so I know they're a bit cold right now and they need to warm up. The humidity is pretty high in there, which that's not good. If anybody like knows how, like, I don't know, how do you get rid of the humidity? I'm gonna Google that. I guess I wouldn't really have to ask if I could just Google it, right? But yeah, I'm like having problems with the humidity temperatures being way too high. And I know they're, for bearded dragons, they're supposed to be about 10 to 30 at the humidity levels for these guys. But right now, my humidity level is at 50, which is, whoa, way too much for them. I don't know how to fix it. And then their lowest temperature in here is like 50. And the highest temperature is going up little by little because the basking light is on. So these guys are going to have a different setup soon. I'm going to change out these walls to completely clear ones so that they can see each other on every part of it, because as you can see going down, they can't see each other from there and they can only see each other on the side. And yeah, I want them to really get familiar with each other, so when they start growing their body parts, then you know, there won't be any type of aggression towards each other because they're not used to being alone. They're familiar with seeing each other on a daily basis. Now I do know if they're males, there's no way in my dreams that they can be in the same enclosure. But if they're both females, I can still get them to be familiar with each other because I know there's still a chance that they can get along. But I'm hoping really that I have a female and a male. So as soon as they start, getting old enough to get it on, then they will. I don't know, we'll see. I left these little guys alone for a couple of hours, and I was like, it should be fine, because I have not seen any one of them try to climb over the wall or try to get at each other. Actually, I take that back. Just a little bit. This one, Venom, has been like a little feisty towards Goldie. But I thought in my head for the most part that Goldie would be like really welcoming, and Goldie has like gave Venom a couple waves, so it means she does want to get along. Anyhow, I left them here for a couple hours, and then I came back, and oh my god, I couldn't believe my eyes. But Goldie was right here, and Venom was right here. And I was like, what? What is this? Oh my god. And I thought maybe something happened to Venom. He was just staying still right here, and his legs were like so, like back, but really relaxed. And I was like, this is really odd. Like, it looked like Goldie was trying to show a sign of dominance by laying on top of Venom's rock, because this is like the main rock that Venom lays on when Goldie's over here. And so Goldie laid on the rock, and then he was right here below this rock. So it seemed like it was like Goldie was trying to show who's dominant, but Venom was here completely relaxed. Like, he wasn't scared. He was like literally fell asleep, and his back legs were like comfortable. So it's like, if it was like Goldie trying to show who's boss, then Venom wouldn't have been so I don't know, comfortable. He would have still been like frightened. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I'm still really not sure, because that was the first time I ever seen them together, and it just so happens they got together when I was gone. I don't even know how Goldie got up this wall. However she did that, I know she fell from this drop. So she fell over there, that's still a high fall. If she fell over here, I know it hurt her because these rocks are here. So I don't really know how she got over, but she got over to be with this little guy. And nobody got injured. There's no missing body parts. He has all his fingers and tail, and she has all her fingers in her tail. So I don't know, maybe they just wanted to be together just to be together. But we'll see, like, as they get older, I will make updates on their friendship and how they are coming along and bonding, and also their growth, because this little guy is so tiny right now. So, oh my god, his beard looks so beast right now. I don't know if you can see that on camera. Somebody. Oh, you see, this is why I think it's a male. Oh, he's practicing. He's practicing his beard. Oh my god, what? This is the first time I've seen him, like, get all like that with his beard. That's unusual, Venom. What's got you so angry? I don't know. 'Cause look, Goldie's like harmless than ever, and her beard's not puffing out any. Oh, this camera. Focus. Goes in and out of focus. Anyhow, Goldie's just perfectly fine there. And he's like, oh, he's calm now. His beard went down. But man, oh man, I can tell when this guy gets big, he's gonna have a beast beard. Like the way it comes out and darkens. I haven't seen him darken it. I haven't seen Goldie's beard darken. Goldie's just a friendly one. She's so friendly. She's such a cuddle bug. You're friendly too, buddy. I don't know why you're putting up an act. You know you like the cuddles. You like the cuddles. He loves it. He loves to be pet. Oh my god. I'm gonna make another video on a trick that I figured out on how to pet baby beardies. Because you know, like, some humans have like kind of like a heavy hand. And because they're so tiny, they're so fragile, and they feel like every touch, especially with our heavy finger. What do you call? And I figured out a way to pet them. You know, I could just say it on this video, but I'm not gonna. I'll put it in another video. So stay tuned for the little trick on how to cozy up with your bearded dragon. Sorry about the like choking in the background. It's a hairball. And it wasn't me. Oh, little buddy. They're just so cute. They're being like, they're focusing on my finger. Oh, you think I have something for you, but I don't. Because all your food is behind you. Over there. Over there, buddy. Over there. Look, over there. Oh my god, I love his beard so much. You could tell Goldie's so feminine compared to this guy. And like, look at his face. Looks like a grouch. Oh, but the cutest little grouch ever. I don't know, he just looks much more like a dude compared to Cody. Cody's so special. Okay, I'm gonna stop now. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Now I gotta go finish feeding everyone else. But usually in the morning, this is like my routine on how I go about giving them water, giving them a bath, and setting up their food. I didn't show the part where I like put calcium all over the vegetables and the roses and the crickets. But I'm sure there's like so many other videos. But I will make my own on how I'll just add the part in where like I prep the food, because I guess I didn't put that part on this video. I just recorded giving them water, taking them a bath, and the food was pretty much prepared by the time I started recording. But yeah, I powdered down all the food with calcium, and just put it in there so whenever they want to eat, they can. Because I've heard that if you start feeding these little guys by hand at an early age, then they'll get so accustomed to it that they won't eat unless you feed them by hand. And I personally just don't have that schedule to be constantly feeding them by hand. And I want to know that they're going to be able to survive without me as long as their food is there. So I'm not getting them accustomed to feeding them by hand. I did try to give them some veggies by hand, but they didn't eat any. But the crickets, the live food, I want them to know that whenever they're hungry, they can go and do that and eat up some crickets. And they don't have to wait for me. So, yeah, I personally, in my opinion, don't recommend getting them accustomed to being fed by hand in their mouth, so that they can be trained. Like when they get hungry, for sure, when they hear the little the crawling and stuff, it catches their attention. And when they get hungry, they go for it. But if they're not hungry, they'll let that cricket walk right over their head or walk right in front of them, and they won't even bother with it. And so, but yeah, if the little guys are having trouble eating, I do usually put venom inside the container so he can see, like, look, there's crickets in there. And then when he takes a look and he gets all curious, then he knows, oh, okay. But for the most part, they just hop in the container, they eat it, and then they hop back out. Which, like, I hope that method works for them forever. Except for right now they're tiny, so they can fit inside that container, like hop in there and hop out. But as they get bigger, I'm of course gonna have to get a bigger container where the crickets can't hop out, but where they're able to hop in and out. So it would be about the same height of this container, but it's gonna be like a bit bigger, rounder, so that their bodies can hop in there and then hop out. But that'll be later along the line. For now, this works. So this is what I'm going to keep doing until they outgrow those containers and they can't fit in them anymore. By the way, those little white dishes I also got at the dollar store. If anyone needs to get like certain little things for their beardy dragons, I do recommend to get all that little basic stuff at the dollar store because it's really affordable and it lasts, so why not? Anyhow, we'll see the updates on these little beardies in another video. There's Goldie and there's Venom. I'm really excited for them to be together already, so I don't have to have this wall here. Because if it turns out that they can't be together, then I'll have to get a whole other cage for this guy. But I have an instinctive feeling that that's not going to be the case, and they're going to be able to share this enclosure without the divider. So the divider's there for now only because I just don't want to risk it. Not knowing their sexes for sure yet, and also not knowing if they're going to get along without me around. And I just don't want any one of them to get injured, have any missing body parts or anything like that. So the dividing is just to be on the safe side. I personally don't like it because it looks like freaking horrible in the cage. It also gives them both a smaller space. So that's not gonna work for long. So I don't know, I'll update on how the relationship bonding is going. Hopefully Venom can hear those crickets there and he's ready to eat soon. Maybe we can get that on camera, maybe not, but this video is too long, so I'm gonna have to cut it out. Alrighty, so bye Goldie, bye little baby. Can't really see the details on this camera because it sucks. I'm kind of focused right there. Okay, Goldie. Okay, Venom. Little babies. Look at how tiny his body is. Oh my god. It's so tiny. His head is bigger than his body. He's just like literally, oh my god. He's such a baby. He's such a baby. Oh my god. I'm just so obsessed with how tiny they are. I know they're going to get so big in no time. Alright, this is the last goodbye. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. They're watching each other. Bye-bye, everybody. And don't forget, I forgot, but you don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified on upcoming videos. Okay, officially, bye-bye.